In this episode of Film Trail, we'll bring you inside and underneath the abandoned psychiatric hospital used in Girl Interrupted on the very last public tour of the old Harrisburg State Hospital buildings. Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Laura.
And this is
Film Trail. Well, we never thought we'd be back at Harrisburg State Hospital, and certainly not so soon, and we never thought we'd get to go inside some of these buildings.
A few weeks ago, we drove to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to shoot a Film Trail episode about the filming locations for Girl Interrupted. We were in a hurry because most of the buildings are slated for demolition in 2025.
Days after we posted that video, Historic Harrisburg Association announced that they had gotten permission for one final tour of the buildings and grounds. They were very emphatic that there will never be another tour of this site. It's the last one.
The event sold out in a matter of minutes, but somehow we managed to score 2 tickets.
Filming locations featured on the tour included the South Bell ward where Susanna and the other women lived, the administration building where Dr. Wick's office was located, and the tunnels under the property that Lisa would use to escape.
The first filming location we got to explore was South Bell, also known as Harrisburg State Hospital's Green Building. We learned on the tour that the South Bell sign was installed for the movie and just never removed after that.
We'll start with Susanna and Georgina's room. Fun fact, this room has 2 doors, though they made it appear to have just one in the movie thanks to Hollywood trickery like camera angles and set dressing. Using this double room probably allowed them to set up shots with bulky camera equipment more easily.
This is the light fixture that the orderly named John fixed at night so Susanna could journal in the morning.
Next up, Daisy's room. We know she's not big on visitors, but we had to see if it was full of chickens. Spoiler alert, after all these years, it wasn't.
And now for that big, beautiful window on the end of the ward. We were so psyched to see it from the outside in our first Harrisburg State Hospital video, and it's even more gorgeous from the inside.
At the other end of the hallway from the window are the nurses' station and the TV room where everyone hangs out. The nurses' station still has that same wallpaper and woodwork.
Next to the nurses' station is where the phone bank was set up.
And the common room features a round extension that we never even noticed in the film.
This is the living room. Everyone hates it.
Are you feeling very musical today, like Polly? This was the art and music room in the film.
And this is the room that was used in the movie to confine patients in a solitary setting. The girls sing to Polly here one eventful night, and Susanna visits Lisa here at the end of the movie.
This doorway was where the nurses handed out meds to the patients, whether they wanted them or not.
We see the hallways throughout the film, especially when Valerie shows Susanna around upon her arrival.
They gave us the most time in the administration building, and we needed it. We got to wander 3 floors, including the 3rd floor, which featured Dr. Wick's office with its beautiful tiled fireplace and fantastic wallpaper.
We also got to see the kitchen area the girls pass through when they sneak around late at night, including the actual dumbwaiter Janet rides in.
The girls also pass through this conference room on their nighttime excursions. The room is used near the end of the film too, when Susanna's release committee discusses her future plans.
This is the dramatic stairwell where Susanna and Lisa pass each other on the way to and from Dr. Wick's office after they get in trouble for drugging Nurse McWillie. Before we get into the tunnels, here's a disclaimer. We're pretty sure this wasn't the tunnel used in the movie. We can't match up any of our footage to the tunnel scenes in the film, and we took a lot of footage.
But it definitely still felt like we were in the tunnel scenes because it is the same tunnel system, and the tunnels were plenty cool on their own, so we want to share them with fans of the film. Thanks for joining us on what is likely the last ever walking tour of the old Harrisburg State Hospital. While you're here, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to follow along on our further adventures in film history.
If you're interested in seeing more of the hospital grounds, including buildings that were not used in the movie, like Dixmont Cottage and the Old Chapel, as well as the beautiful Arboretum nature space on the grounds, check out the Harrisburg State Hospital video on our other channel, Vale and View.